Obviously, to have Caitlin Vasey back, she's been an impact for the program for a while now, and took over a different kind of role last year, more as a midfielder, kind of back forward, and did an exceptional job there with being my quarterback, essentially, of the offense. So I'm excited about having her back because I think she can contribute where Joss leaves off with the scoring punch. Although Vasey has the ability to assist, she's proven that in the record books. She also can score goals. We just need to let her know about that little secret of hers that she has. Bridget Monaghan, coming back on the defense, she controlled the defensive unit quite a bit. When she wasn't controlling it, Paletti, another all-conference goalkeeper, who's not going to be back for us. So, but Bridget's going to help us with bringing that defensive unit back into the swing of things with a new goalkeeper behind her. Our freshmen, outstanding freshmen that started for us last year that are going to be sophomores, great sophomores, will be Lauren Broombach and Nicole Vasily, who could both play midfield as well as back and just have that uncanny sense of taking care of that ball and valuing possession, which is really what our style has become here this past year. Yeah, it was very exciting. It was a great journey. Unfortunately, the thing that I think about, because I'm a coach, is that loss to Alvernia in the semifinals of the conference championship. So that always goes back to haunt you as a coach. But I think as the players are moving forward, as they graduate and as they move forward into the next year, they're remembering that win, ending the season on a win and ending on the season, getting back at Alvernia, obviously. But coming back, even that semifinal game in the ECAC, coming back and being able to win that game, really told me a lot about this group and their ability to want to compete and their competitiveness and just their ability to get the job done. And that's what we're going to be looking forward to this year. We're going to be young in many ways. We're going to have a mix of some veterans in many ways. We're going to have people challenging each other for a spot on that starting 11. But I think it'll be a healthy competition. I think we have a mature group coming in. And we have a great team to lead those incoming freshmen, since we do have quite a few of those coming in this year. Yes, I'm very excited about it. We have quite an array of students. The one thing I told the team when I came in last year is that we're not going to all look alike. We're not going to all play alike. We're going to play differently, and we're going to create differently, and have different strengths and weaknesses. But the one strength that we're going to have is valuing possession, and everybody in this class coming in has that ability to control the ball and take care of it. And when they don't, they do have the ability to get the ball back as a good, strong defensive unit and individual defense. So I think we have a pretty strong class coming in. They're going to be a quiet class, so we're going to have to give them an arena, give them an environment where they can really show their personalities, because they're quite, just like every other LVC team that I've known, personalities are going to be wonderful, and I think they're all going to click in the long run. I think we're ecstatic. We're just really excited. I was talking a little bit to my coaching staff about our corners and how it's going to be nice to be able to be consistent in practicing those corners every day. Having to practice them on grass and then moving to turf can be somewhat challenging. So now that we have that, we're going to be showing some different and unique corners offensively, and the players are excited. It's going to make coaching a lot easier, going from the same surface to another, to the same surface all along, and the excitement of the night game. I don't even know when our first night game is. Week two. Night game is going to be exciting under the lights. There's nothing like it. The players are going to be starstruck for the first, warm-ups, but I think they're going to get used to it, and we'll get used to it during preseason with the lights on. Very excited about it. Yeah, it's we have to start out with a bang, and we also scheduled 2 very good scrimmages. So I know Millersville's going to be tough this year. They're one of our first scrimmages, so we're really that's going to be a dry run, a much-needed dry run for us before we get into the heat of the competition. Excited about the 2 new schools coming into the conference. Always excited about more conference play. Great motivator. The William Smith tournament has become pretty much a steadfast for us, so I think that's a tournament that we're going to continue to play in. And then the addition of Lynchburg, that was just a matter of if we're going to make the trip down there, which we did owe them a trip, we might as well pick up another school while we're down there, make it worthwhile economically as well as the travel schedule for the athletes. Yes, they did that to us last year. I think we started out with Messiah, so why not? It's I always tell the team it's not where how you start, it's where you finish, and that was our motto last year, obviously, when we had, and we finished well, started out very slowly. This year we want to hit the ground running, especially with the schedule, so we're going to be tested early. They know that if we do falter at all, it's going to hurt us in the rankings, so we need to get things done here this summer, this quickly with this preseason that we're going on. And we'll be tested with goal scorers. It's going to come down to who can put the ball in the cage. They're going to be on the field. That's what we're going to need this year. New addition to the coaching staff. We're excited to have Erin Bainey join us. She was a graduate of the program with Sunny Lynn or Sarah Lynn stepping down a little bit into a volunteer role because of her wonderful new baby girl, Meredith. She's not going to be taking on as much of an active role, so we were able to acquire Erin as an alumnus and to keep that tradition going here. So we're excited to have her in the ranks.